Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to Bones and Brews. Hey, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button for us today. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel so you can get those notifications as we have new episodes coming out. Today we're going to have a little fun with jalapenos. So if you've checked out our channel, we've got various types of stuffed jalapenos we made on the smoker. But today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to go pizza style jalapenos. So let's get started. I've taken some cream cheese. I've let it soften just a little bit. I've cubed it up. I'm going to put that here in my mixing bowl. And then next I'm going to take some shredded mozzarella. Take about a handful of that, throw it in there as well. There we go. All right, and then also two more things we're going to add here. I've taken some pepperoni and I've kind of just chopped it up. I'm going to throw some of that chopped pepperoni in there, but don't worry, we're going to come back and add some more pepperoni here in a minute. And then next, sometimes I've done this with Italian seasoning. Today I'm going to go a little bit more. This is kind of an Italian seasoning with a little bit of heat behind it. This is from Beer Sauce Shop here in St. Louis. This is their Voodoo veggie and grill seasoning. So we're going to add just a little bit of that in there as well. Perfect. All right, so we'll get that mixing bowl going. We're going to mix up this cream cheese, and then we're ready to stuff those jalapenos. So that cream cheese is all mixed up there with that pepperoni, some of that seasoning we add in there as well. So let's start making our jalapenos. So I've already taken my jalapenos, I sliced them in half, I cored them out. Take myself a spoon here. What we're going to do is we're going to spoon in that cream cheese mix into it, the top of that jalapeno. And then our next step is, you could do this two different ways to be honest. You could stop right there since you've already filled it with some of that chopped jalapeno and throw them in your smoker. But I want a little more pepperoni, so I got some freshly sliced pepperoni from my local supermarket here in town. So here's what we're going to do. With that fresh sliced pepperoni, a little bit bigger pieces, which is exactly what we want. So I'm going to wrap it around the top of that jalapeno. Now that pepperoni is not going to be big enough to go around that entire jalapeno. So what we're going to do is take ourselves a toothpick and we're going to run it through each side. There we go. So we're covering that cream cheese mix on the top with that piece of pepperoni. So that's how we're going to make those. So I'm going to finish these up, and then next step we'll get them on the Weber Smoky Mountain. So these jalapenos need about 10 more minutes on the smoker. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to sprinkle some grated Parmesan cheese on top of them. Let that get nice and crusted on the top of that pepperoni before we pull them off the smoker. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. It won't take a lot of that Parmesan cheese, just a little bit. Perfect. We'll put the lid back on and give it about 10 more minutes. So I'm pretty excited because I've just pulled these off the smoker, let them rest here for about 5 minutes. And I've made a lot of different styles of stuffed jalapenos. And these, my friends, might be the most gorgeous jalapenos I've ever made. I am so excited to taste these. I don't know if it's just because that Parmesan cheese across the top is crumbled there or what it is, but they smell amazing. I can smell that grease and that pepperoni, just that you love on that pepperoni pizza. Smells so good. So before we eat them though, we're going to top them off. So we used that spice blend earlier from Beer Sauce Shop. I've also been enjoying from Beer Sauce Shop. They have their Cruisin' for a Bruisin' pizza sauce. This is a spicy pizza sauce. I love dipping like cheese sticks in it, making homemade pizzas. But I thought, you know what, let's drizzle some of that on here as well. So I put some of it in this bottle. It'll make it less messy for us here. And we're just gonna squirt some of that on those jalapenos. And then once we're done, we're going to enjoy them. Of course, my squirt bottle here does not want to cooperate with me. There we go. All right. So we're gonna give them a little. I pulled one off the side here as well. So we're gonna give it a little taste test. See if I can get a little bit on mine as well here. There we go. Everywhere. There we go. All right, my friends. Let's give it a taste test. Man, this is good. So if you like just like a pepperoni pizza and throw some jalapenos on it, but you don't want all that crust. This is a great way around that, my friends. This is really good, really good. And when you have these two pieces in there from my buddies Danny and Jeff over at Beer Sauce Shop Sunset Hills and Beer Sauce Shop Creve Coeur, check out these guys. They're fun to hang around as well. This is delicious, man. You get that deli style cut. Have them cut that fresh pepperoni for you, and that blend of cream cheese and that seasoning in there with that mozzarella, that little bit of Parmesan that crusts on the top for us. Man, that, my friends, is absolutely delicious. Whew. Man, good thing I got myself another Equilibrium beer here that's out of Middletown, New York. I've been trying some of their IPAs lately. This one's pretty good. Alright friends, so if you missed any of the recipe, it's in the description of this episode. Once again, please subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. We'll see you guys again on Bones and Brews.